and we were me and Crockett had brought our camera gear, and we were like recording.
Oh my god,
like,
we were lugging around. Like Bryan was lugging around. I swear to God, a 6-pound camera.
Yeah, like all of this shit that you see, I pretty much took with me. Like everything that's in my back, my 4 lenses, my camera, lugged that shit around in the backpack. Talk to cosplayers, like say hi, hand out business cards. Hey, can we get a shot of you? And that's like the fun part of the con.
How many business cards you gave out?
However many you gave me, minus like maybe 20 of those.
And only 10 subbed?
Yeah. Not only 10. We talked to a lot of people, but that's kind of what to be expected. Crockett forgot to hand out business cards for like the first half of the day.
Probably overwhelmed.
Whoa.
You did.
I didn't forget.
Yeah. Yeah. What happened?
I did. Well, no, it wasn't half the day. It was like a few people I forgot to.
You still have more? Who has the box?
I do.
You still have more?
It's all in my camera bag.
Yeah.
It's probably where I'd be handing them out.
Yeah. But we had a great time. We were walking all over the place, shooting people. I shot some B-roll. The real fun. Shot a lot of B-roll. The real fun started when we got there. Well, the Chainsaw Man meetup was really fun. I know nothing about Chainsaw Man. I haven't read the fucking anime. I know nothing about it.
See,
but Crockett dragged me in to be the photographer for the Chainsaw Man
So for your
meetup.
Instagram story, did you not get any photos of yourself?
No, because this fucking man organized the meetup, and then at some point was just like, "Oh shit, I gotta get more people," and then ran out of the room.
No,
and was gone for like 30 minutes.
Sounds like you put in a story like, does someone have videos or photos of me? Like, what happened?
So, all right. So this is what happens when you're a content creator. You don't shoot yourself a whole lot. I was too busy and I was too worried about getting content for this channel. So I was behind the camera the entire day and I was just shooting constantly.
So did you?
So I really didn't have it was me more or less stopping people and asking for me to get their photo, or not really photo,
just
videos. And only like a couple people recognized me. Like I had a couple people like, "Oh, are you Dingy?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah." You're like, "Can we get a picture?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, absolutely."
Forgot he was in cosplay the whole time.
Yeah, I was just wearing a suit with a wig on, and I was like, "Yeah, can I get your photo?" And then I'd carry around those big saws with me, which I can I say. So me and Bryan busted our ass painting those saws, and they looked so good. And then made me feel so reassuring about the job that we did. When I had a few people come up and ask me how I made them.
Yeah.
And then I had a couple people ask me or just tell me that they were really cool props.
Yeah, no, it was fucking sick. Me and the day before. So this is the reason why we're also tired. The day before the con, I got home from work and Crockett showed up to my place and we painted those goddamn blades for like 6 hours.
6 hours.
We were there from like 5 to like 11 p.m.
Could not believe that. Yeah, I could not believe it took that long.
Had a great time. On Thursday, we woke up early, did the show. Then on that Thursday, I had to shoot something at night. We had to shoot the interview for Christopher and
all right, hang on. So Wednesday, we both go to work, and then we both come home, and then I go to Bryan's house. We paint for like 7 hours.
Yeah, it was a lot.
I still have paint on me. That spray paint was like glitter.
Yeah, it got fucking everywhere.
Yeah, it was everywhere. On my shoes, on my watch, in my mouth, my eyes. Everywhere.
Got everywhere.
That's Wednesday.
Yeah.
Thursday
we wake up at 8:30 to come do the show last week. That was a Toonami episode that you all need to go watch because it's like our best episode yet. We did that, and then that same day I go to work. I don't know what you did the rest of the day, but I go to work.
Oh, I think I went and clean, like had to get. Oh, I like had to go get air. Well, I had to get my cosplay ready, and then I had to go and clean stuff.
Yeah, I had a full ass day of work. Then I go home, pick up the equipment, go to the convention center on Thursday, interview Christopher and Allie, which, by the way, thank you so much for doing the interview. Shoot that, get home, cut it together, edit it, upload it, wake up on Friday at like 11, go to the con, be there for like a few hours.
I was there.
Repeat you were there at like 11 a.m.
Yeah.
11 a.m. And then on Saturday, fucking run around, talk to people, talk to cosplayers, give out business cards, just meet people.
Can I
do the Chainsaw Man meetup?
Let me tell you about that Chainsaw Man meetup. So I was in a Discord chat, the Queen City Discord chat, and I was coordinating. And to make a meetup, someone has to host it. Yeah. So someone has to be in charge of it. And it's kind of like, once that person takes that responsibility, it's kind of like, oh no, you're full. It's whatever you want to do with it. And there's no kind of like restrictions. There was an area where I was just told for them to have meet. But it was outside in a park. Well, it was supposed to be at 4:30 on Saturday, and I was the one who submitted the request, and then I was the one in charge of it, and then I had to go find my own photographer, which Bryan gladly accepted that. And
so wait, you made this idea before getting a photographer?
No, because Queen City normally provides photographers.
Oh, okay.
Like last year, they provided photographers, but this year there was like I think some budget cut, and so they couldn't provide like hire photographers.
And honestly, good thing that they didn't give me a photographer, because then that would have been another thing of trying to coordinate with them. Yeah. At least you were like attached to the hip.
I was like with you, the whole time.
Yeah.
But so Crockett had to organize the cosplay. So at some point we get to the location. We got rained out. It started thundering and raining, and so we got rained out of going to the park to do the Chainsaw Man photo. So we went over to the pool. Then they kicked us out of the pool because it was raining.
Hang on. No, it's so me and Bryan are just chilling in a lounge, and we're just chilling in this little bar lounge thing that they have at the hotel. And then we just start slowly we just ran into a bunch of other like Chainsaw Man cosplayers, and we're like, "Hey, are you guys?" And then I recognize a few of them from the Discord. I'm like, "Hey, are you guys going?" They're like, "Yeah, bro. A few of us are gonna meet up here before we head over there." And then it started raining, and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna slowly coordinate everybody into this one room, and then I'm gonna decide what to do with them."
Well, you just told people to meet us over at the lounge.
Yeah, so I get on the Discord and I just like, anyone in here, just go to this lounge for right now, and then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. And then so we just slowly just start seeing people walk through. I don't know if they saw the Discord or not, because not everyone's on that Discord. Yeah. It's only like a select few people.
But I feel like the Chainsaw Man cosplayers were slowly aggregating where there were one Chainsaw Man cosplays.
I mean, if one person would know like two other people there, and then they would text them and tell them to come. And then we're all just like, there's just like, we've slowly taken over this entire bar of just all these cosplayers. And so we're like, we start kind of coordinating, like, oh, okay, there's like a pool that we can take us shots in. That's like it's like an inside area that had a pool table and everything.
Yeah.
And then outside that had a pool. So we're like, all right, we're all going to go over there. I have no idea how to explain this to people, but I try to get on Discord and be like, hey, guys, anyone in here?
I'm going to take over this story because at this point, I don't think that you were like aware of anything that you were doing.
No, go for it.
We're in the lounge. We're meeting people. Chainsaw Man cosplays are going on. We are easily telling them to like, hey, let's go to this pool area, because there's like 15 of us at that point. Let's go to this pool area. We go to the pool. We take the wide shots. Before I start taking shot, Crockett, for some reason, looks me in the eyes with panic, just like complete urgency. He just goes like, I gotta go find more people. This isn't enough. There's like 15 of us. It's like, this isn't enough. Crockett looks me in the eye and goes like, I gotta go. I'm gonna run around the lobby and find people. He literally says that and then immediately is gone. Just legs it outside of the lobby. For 35 minutes, I am left alone.
It was 4 o'clock. It was 4 o'clock when I left.
Half an hour. It was half a fucking hour.
You probably took a shit. He just didn't.
I'm in there fighting for my life.
So Crockett is just like, I gotta go find more people. He legs it out of the room.
Why'd you leave? What was the point of it?
So what I did not want to happen was because it kind of stopped raining. It was sprinkling. What I didn't want to happen is a bunch of people go outside, go all the way out there, and then we just wasn't there. And then I was in charge of it. Yeah. So what I wanted to do, this full pack. I'm half a bottle of soju at this point. So I'm just I'm like, I'll do it. Yeah. And so I run around. And I just start looking. I start running up and down the halls, and I just
leaves me in a room full of 15 Chainsaw Man cosplayers, an anime that I know nothing about, and he just leaves me wrangling a whole bunch groups of nerds. And people started saying, "Oh, when do we start taking the picture?" And I was like, "I don't fucking know." Crockett left. He started running. So at some point, I just had to. Crockett's. I don't know where he is. I text him. It's just like, "Yo, where are you at?" No response. 10 minutes later, are you coming? No response.
What are you doing?
I texted you 3 times. I texted you 3 times. Texted you, no response for 3 times.
I was like, I know I responded to the, hey, we're at the pool, or should we go outside, or should we do it inside?
Oh, he got receipts.
I will pull this shit up.
I don't remember seeing any of those.
I swear to God.
So I'm literally running up to people. There was this girl sitting on the ground that was in a Makima cosplay, and I just run up to her like sweaty, like a maniac. She's a character from the show.
The red hair girl?
Yeah. I run up and I'm standing over her. I'm like, hey, are you going to the meetup? She's like, there was a meetup? I'm like, yeah. We're meeting at the pool. And then there was like, I found like, I just like, I explained it as quick as possible. And then I just running down the hall and then ran into another person. And I'm like, oh, hey, are you going to the thing? And they're like, yeah, I was about to head out there. I'm like, don't go. And then I try to explain, like, we're at the pool. If you go down this hall and go right, left.
I can't fucking find it. But
yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, no, don't look. Anyway, so I found like a couple people that were going. And
you did find a couple of people.
Bryan, was it his chat or
it was one of the two. I checked both of them. I couldn't find it immediately.
Expose his ass.
I'll post it later. But he was running while he was out finding people. There were like 15 Makimas and Denjis looking at me going like, oh, what's happening with the pictures?
No,
you can't say, the fuck up.
You can't say that you didn't have a slow amount of people. When I left, there was a slow amount of people kind of coming back through. They're like, hey.
4 more people came in.
Yeah, well, that's good.
4 or 5. It was good. I'm not saying it was bad, but now I'm suddenly here like looking in the eyes of like 15 Makimas and Denjis and like Power, whatever the fuck their names are. And look, it's like, what are we gonna do with the pictures? When do we start? I just went like, all right, I guess everybody just stand in a group and then we'll start taking pictures. And so by the time that you got back to when we were taking the pictures, I had taken like 100 photos.
I know. You got some really good photos that I did not get to get in. And this is also why I'm like, if anyone got any photos of me, just personally me, can you please send them to me?
And I was like fucking throwing myself on